Hello students, I am Sanjay Adhani from Kendriya Vidyalaya Aurangabad Kent. I hope you all are well. Today we are going to learn the lesson from class 4th Math Magic textbook. Before knowing the name of the lesson, I want you to hear this sound. Students, are you getting some sound? Let us listen it carefully. Can you identify this sound? What sound is it? Yes, you are correct. This is the tick tick sound of clock. Here is the clock that's making tick tick sound, and the name of today's lesson is tick tick tick. It means that in this lesson we are going to learn all about clock and time. First of all, let us see what is the time. In simply, we can say time is the sequence of events taking place. According to Wikipedia, time is the indefinite continued progress of existence and events that occur in an apparently irreversible succession from the past through the present into the future. In this definition of time, two words are very important. First is continued and another is irreversible. Means the time is continued process, it doesn't stop, and it is irreversible. Means the time which is past does not come again. Second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year, etc. are the units of time. Second is the basic unit of time. The time is shown in a spatial scale that is called clock. The word clock is come from the Latin word clocca, C-L-O-C-C-A, clocca, which means the bell which rings after a specific interval. Here are the picture of different types of clocks like analog clock, this is a mechanical clock, this is a digital clock. Now, first of all, let us see the various important facts related to clock. There are 12 numbers starting from 1 to 12 are shown on the clock. There are two important pointers called clock hands. There are two clock hands in this clock. The first thick and shorter hand is an hour hand, and this the hand shows hours. While there is another thin and long hand is called minute hand. This hand shows the time in minutes. These two hands are very important in order to read the time. In some clocks you may find one more hand that is very thin and it keeps moving continuously, that is second hand. Here in this clock we can see the second hand. Generally this hand is not considered to read the time because the time in second is negligible. There are 5 lines between two consecutive numbers. For example, from 12 to 1 there are 5 thin lines, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Each line indicates 1 minute for minute hand. It means minute hand takes 5 minutes to go from one number to the next consecutive number, since there are 5 lines between two numbers. An hour hand takes 1 hour to move from one number to the next consecutive number. Starting from 12, minute hand takes 60 minutes to make a complete round and come to 12 again. While starting from 12, the hour hand takes 12 hours to make a complete round and to come on 12 again. Here are the units of measurements of time and their interconversion. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, 1 month is equal to 30 or 31 days, February month has 28 or 29 days, which month has 30 days and which month has 31 days, let us discuss it later. 1 year is equal to 12 months, 1 year is equal to 365 or 366 days. Now students, let us turn the page number 35 of your Maths Magic textbook and let us learn how to read the time from the clock. You children must know how to read the time. Otherwise, what happened? You would not reach the school on time. You would miss your school bus, or sometime you may miss your important work. Let us see how to read the time and where some of us make mistakes while reading the time. Take the example of Pamposh and Shajia. They are discussing about the school time. Here Pamposh and Shajia, they are discussing about the school time. What Pamposh say? I have to walk for 5 minutes to reach school. Shazia says, I just walk for 2 minutes to reach school. But Pamposh knows Shajia's house is farther from his house, so he says, impossible, your home is farther from school. Shajia replies, but I checked my watch. I start for school at 7 o'clock. It means in the clock our hand is at 7 and minute hand is pointing at 12 as shown in this clock. When I reach school, the minute hand points at 2. It means minute hand moves from 12 to 2 like this. So shouldn't it be 2 minutes past 7 or 7 to? Is Shazia correct or she is mistaking somewhere? Students, what do you think? Is it 2 minutes past 7 or 10 minutes past 7? Yes, you are correct. Shazia is mistaking in reading time. So, Pamposh correcting her says, you are wrong. You reach school at 7:10. How it is? Can you see these thin lines between the numbers? Pamposh explains. Yes, so what? The minute hand moves across 10 lines after 12, so it is 10 minutes past 7 or 7:10. He says, I start for school at 7. I reach at 7:05. See, the minute hand moves across 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So students, we come to know that Shazia could not read the time correctly, but Pamposh knows very well how to read the time. Now let us take another example from your textbook. 3 friends read time from a clock. Let us find who is right. Here are the 3 clocks showing different times, and here is the time read by Chiku, Bittu and Pinky. First of all, let us observe the first clock. In first clock, hour hand pointing to 3 and minute hand pointing to 12. So what time is it? It is 3 hours since hour hand is pointing to 3 and 0 minutes as minute hand is at 12. It means the time is 3 o'clock or 3 hours and 0 minutes. So here we see only Pinky is reading this time correctly. Now let's go to the next clock. In this clock, first of all, we should see hour hand. It had just crossed the 5, means it is 5 hours, but minute hand is pointing at 7. How many minutes are there? Let us count from 12 to 7. 5, 12 to 1, 5, plus 5, plus 5 minutes, plus 5 minutes, plus 5 minutes, and plus 5 minutes is equal to, when we add all together, we get 35 minutes. But you can avoid repeated addition by using multiplication that we have already learned in class 3. So here we can directly find out with the help of multiplication, as 5 into 7 is equal to 35. Here we always multiply the number by 5 because we know the duration between any 2 consecutive number is 5 minutes. So what time is it in the clock? 5:35. And who is reading the correct time? Again, Pinky is right here. Let us go to the next clock. Our hand is at 7. It has just crossed the 7 and minute hand is at 3. It means 7 hours and how many minutes? Same we should count from 12 to 3. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 15 minutes. Or you may directly find out as 5 into 3 is equal to 5 3s are 15 minutes. Now let us see who is reading correct time, as 7:15. In this case also Pinky is correct. From this we came to know that Chiku and Bittu don't know how to read the time. Students, let us consider a second exercise questions from your textbook. Number of clocks are shown here and the time is also given in digits. And we are asked to draw hands in these clocks because there no hands are shown in the clocks. See the first clock, what time is it in the clock? It is 3:10. That means 3 hours and 10 minutes. For 3 hours, where our hand should be, it should be at 3 and minute hand should be at 2. So the hand position at this time will be like this. Now let us go to the next clock. What time is there? It is 6:40. It means 6 hours and 40 minutes. For 6 hours it should point 6. Actually it should cross the 6 because there are 40 minutes after 6 o'clock, and minute hand should be pointing at 8. So the hand position at this time will be as shown in the clock. Students, you may draw the hands in the rest of the clocks and check your answers from here. Students, let us discuss the remaining part of this lesson in next video lesson. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time to you all.